Together, we welcome you to an informative and inspiring presentation on doing our piece.
To open our program, we would like to call upon Councillor Sohi from the City of Edmonton.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to thank you, all of you, for gathering here. Thank you for the invite. I'm delighted to be here on behalf of Mayor Mandel and Edmonton City Council and bring you greetings. When we talk about peace, when we talk about harmony, and when we talk about getting along, those are the few things that I'm really, really passionate about. And we cherish that. And we value that difference. And we really appreciate that difference. I think that's something that we really need to talk about more often. That's something we really need to be proud of as Canadians.
Evident today, Ms. Ring ordered the International Peace Pals art tour to Providence and carried in a portable peace pole. Help me welcome inspiring and award-winning teacher Colleen Ring and St. James students. Ms. Ring and St. James students.
The opportunity to take part in the conference, and I can assure you that the Canadian Department of Peace is a group of very sincere, committed individuals trying to get Canada on the world stage as we move ahead in this era of globalization and the realization that we're all one, we're all connected, and that we need to work together.
We will now call upon Ms. Eva Nolan, who has spent decades teaching for peace. She has inspired global peace projects in schools, and in recent years while subbing at high school, she has entertained students with her wonderful stories of peace. We call Eva Nolan to the stage. I had the pleasure of reading Ms. Nolan's bio and find that I, like her, graduated from a rural Alberta high school. I was also excited to find that she had a strong desire to travel, and even more so, that she had. This past year, Ms. Nolan has taken painting lessons in Italy and studied metaphysics in Arizona, and volunteered at Fairview Senior Games. Let's welcome Ms. Eva Nolan, award-winning artist and world traveler. Ms. Eva Nolan.
My first words have to be of praise to visionaries, and I met Bill and Saul here at this little conference. This little conference for the first time, and recognized that someone had vision.
Grade 1. I think peace looks like butterflies and flowers, smells like flowers, tastes like strawberries and apples, sounds like birds singing, feels like giving my best friend a hug.
And we've got Jesse, and Jesse wrote his selection when he was in grade 5.
My wish for the world is peace. Peace means that everyone is equal and no one is better than others. I think that even the same, even the poorest of the poor. Peace is smiling, laughing, helping, and playing with others. We can all make this wish true.
Fantastic, Jesse. Absolutely right. And my friend Sean, who I think was also in grade 5 when he wrote this.
Imagine a world where poor people will have lots of food, where people share and love and are kind to friends, neighbors, and family. If everyone works together, we can make things right and fair for everyone in the world. It also means to listen to music and to celebrate God in our lives. Imagine this beautiful world.
That is a beautiful world. Thanks, Sean. And Nicole, who I can't believe is in grade 6 already, wrote,
My wish for peace. My wish for the world is peace, and for everyone to be happy, to have lots of food and lots of friends, and for everyone to get along. Peace is the world, love, happiness, kindness, and being nice in my dreams. Let's make my dream come true.
Thank you, Nicole. That's a beautiful dream. And thank you, boys and girls, for coming out tonight. Again, thanks to the families for doing that.
Our second group of peacemakers are peace builders from You Can and Step Up and Step In. Please come up Katie Brown, Meredith McKenzie, along with your group managers, Stacey Grindle of You Can and Wendy Loudon of Step Up and Step In. Katie is a high school student in East Glen who is fond of acting and dancing. Katie hopes to pursue a career in child and youth care. Meredith is a student of Central High. Meredith loves traveling and just returned from her first big trip to Portugal and Spain. You Can manager Stacey Grindle is relentless in her relationship with young people, and she can be overheard saying, "You're my kids now. You're stuck with me for life." Step Up and Step In program manager Wendy Loudon is passionate about supporting young people and discovering their strengths and helping them make a difference in the world. Let's make some noise for the ladies of You Can and Step Up and Step In, Katie, Meredith, Stacey, and Wendy.
Hi, my name is Stacey, and I've been a relentless youth worker and a manager with You Can for over 3 years, and a partner with them for 6. You Can actually stands for Youth Organizing to Understand Conflict and Advocate Nonviolence. So You Can has served youth in Edmonton for over 9 years, and our mission is to equip and engage and inspire youth to help to resolve conflicts with other youth and with the community.
My name is Wendy, as I was introduced earlier, and I have the privilege of being the manager of Step Up and Step In, which is under the umbrella of You Can. So Katie talked a little bit about the community stream of Step Up and Step In, and I just want to talk a little bit about the school stream. So one of the things that we fortunately have been able to do is get involved in the Edmonton Public School Board. And I myself, I'm the only staff of Step Up and Step In at this time. We're hoping for more soon. But I am at a school, or at 3 different schools, 1 day per week.
Our third group of presenters, those who are peacemakers. Our first presenter to speak on interfaith peacemaking is my co-MC, Wesley Glebe. These last couple of years, Wesley has been promoting Edmonton's Peace Prayer Walk through social media sites and Facebook pages that he has built. Now, to further describe the Peace Prayer Walk, would you please welcome ecumenical peacemaker Wesley Glebe.
Hello, thank you very much. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Edmonton Prayer Walk for Peace on Remembrance Day, it is exactly what the name says it is. Every November 11th at about 6 p.m., a group of Christians gather at McDougall United Church. We say a Mass to remember all the victims of war.
The practice of peace and reconciliation is one of the most vital and artistic of human actions. This was said by Zen Buddhist Thich Nhat Hanh. We now call upon our last peacemaker, Bruce Stanley, to the stage to share his family's story of heartbreaking sadness, which through brave actions and careful deliberations has provided a calm resolve for the Stanley family. I had the opportunity to meet Mr. Stanley this evening and found a very happy and pleasant man, not a scorned one. Let's all give a warm applause for Bruce Stanley.
I'm going to give you my experience, and at the same time, I will let you know who I am and where I am in my life. And it's all to deal with my story, family story of tragedy and how we overcame a tragic situation.
We would now like to call upon our national chairs from the Canadian Department of Peace Initiative, Dr. Saul Arbus from Victoria, BC, and Teresa Dunn from Ottawa, Ontario. Ms. Dunn is a conflict resolution practitioner. Oh, look at that, another peacemaker. Dr. Saul Arbus is a retired anthropologist and a futurist who is dedicated to forming a new architecture of peace. I really want to know what a futurist does, so let's give a loud round of applause to our long-distance travelers to Edmonton, Dr. Arbus and Ms. Dunn.
So thank you very much for having us and for hosting us here. A special thanks to Irene and Teresa and the team here who have put this conference and AGM on and allowed us to have the opportunity as a group to speak more about what peace means to us and to be able to experience what peace is for you in Edmonton. So first and foremost, thank you very much.
By what I've heard here from you. You have really spoken in the spirit of this poem, may peace prevail on earth. What is then the greatest aspiration of all peoples in all times? It's for peace and security and harmony for themselves, for their loved ones, in the communities where they live, in their nations. You know, we do not have in our country anyone in cabinet, in the federal government, that actually represents the culture of peace. Nor does the cabinet as a whole work as if peace should be an organizational principle of society, a deep and fundamental principle.
On behalf of the Edmonton chapter of the Canadian Department of Peace Initiative, we wish to give thanks to Councillor Sophie for bringing greetings from the city of Edmonton, and to our presenters, Edmonton's Peacemakers, and to our gracious facility host, Providence Renewal Center. We would also like to say a special thanks to our families, neighbors, friends, and to Edmonton's peace communities for their continued support. Have a good evening, guys, and peace.